Absolutely. I think that there's some guys really in there that have both played a lot of football for us over the years, and some guys that have really been behind some pretty good players and have benefited from their knowledge and being able to watch those guys play an extensive amount of snaps. So I mean, I think that when you look at guys that have come in and had a really good fall, I mean, C.J. Rutherford's come in and done a great job for us. Dwayne Thompson's getting a lot more reps than he had in the past. Obviously, a guy like Anthony Tucker's been here and played multiple positions, doing a good job. Obviously, you mentioned Michael and Ty and Nehemiah Montague. Hunter Lunsford's come in and really kind of moved him around, trying to find out where he fits, and brings got a lot of skill that he brings to the position, so can do a lot of things with Hunter. And then obviously with some young guys still back there, and Khalil Davis has come in and done a great job for us this fall, and really gotten a lot more reps than he would obviously at this point in his career as a freshman, and really shown to grasp things and done a great job for us.
Obviously, in this day and age with COVID, there's some days where you don't know necessarily who you're going to have when you come to practice. So knowing that you've had to throw so many guys out there, have you found out maybe a little bit more? I mean, obviously, I know we all wish we were playing games right now, but in terms of just your fall practices that you normally get, have you maybe gotten a little bit more out of it, knowing that, there's some days where you just don't know who you're going to have?
Yeah, I think that what it does too is it stresses them to learn multiple spots. We tell them that all the time, that you can increase your value obviously and give yourself a chance to get on the field quicker. The more spots that way if you do have to shuffle things around and you have a guy down for a practice or out for then you're able to go with the next man up. And I think that they've done a great job of understanding that. So like I said, they've really stressed themselves to learn multiple positions. And we tell them all the time, I mean, you come out to the field sometimes and you might not find out till mid-afternoon that you got a guy down. And we tell them that, winners adjust and you got to figure it out and you got to go play, because we need to practice and we need to get reps and get better.
Think of a guy like Ty Hambright, played such a huge part his freshman year, even though there was a lot of learning curves for him. And then just last year with the concussion, just couldn't get over it. What have you seen from him since him coming back? Because he was a major piece that you were without last year.
Extremely excited about Ty. I think that Ty, even since the day he got here, just the way that Ty goes about his work and the way that he is with his approach to the game, there's nothing casual about Ty Hambright. And I think that obviously now with him being a little older, and keep in mind when he got here, he's playing for us as a freshman. He hadn't really played a lot of defense leading up to that point. He had been a running back in high school, and obviously you saw a lot of athleticism there and physicality. But obviously the game's a little bit different, and the ability to anticipate and react comes with experience. And I think that's what you've seen with Ty, that now that he's older, he's definitely one of the leaders in that room and on the defense and probably on the football team. And I think it's just been really exciting to see him back out there. He brings a different level of energy for us, and the guys really believe in him. Us coaches really believe in him, and just excited to see him go out there and do his thing and have some success.
I know it's very frustrating for this individual too, but I know this is more of a statement and not a question, but it seems like you got a heck of a player in C.J. Rutherford if he can just stay healthy.
Absolutely. CJ's commitment to really changing his body to being able to play the position at this level is something that's you've really seen over these last 6 months, and I believe when he left back in March and went home, he was right around 165, 168 pounds. He's now anywhere from 195 to 200, and you can just see that confidence in him when he plays. His movements are more powerful. His reaction is better. And I know that it's that level of confidence in him has really helped his level of productivity this fall and really done a great job for us.
In a blink of an eye, we knew we'd almost be towards the end of these practices, and we almost are. What's your biggest message just to the defense overall here as you start to wind down for the practices you'll get here, and then sooner or later it's going to be January and you'll be in season?
We just have to continue to take advantage of these opportunities. I mean, we're continuously trying to find the right mix of the right 11 in every single package and every single situation that we have. And you're either a guy that if you're out there and you're competing with the first group and you're going against a lot of great players on the other side of the ball, Obviously, you're always working to perfect your craft, and like I said, we're trying to find that right mix and who the right guys are in the right spot. Which is obviously when you have a group that we feel as talented as that safety room is. There's a variety of combinations of guys that you can roll out there, and like I said, that goes back to them stressing themselves to finishing strong and knowing multiple positions, and then just the overall cohesiveness as a unit. We really believe that when we've got all 11 on the same page, communicating, doing their job, getting their cleats in the ground, getting their eyes right. We tell them all the time, if you don't look right, you can't see right, you can't do right. And I think that they've bought into that. You've seen it as we've gone through the practices, and I will say that then the guys that we've had with the second group and early on with even some of the third group, as you had a little bit more depth, your challenge to those guys is who can elevate the unit. Who can elevate the unit and who can really create some competition at positions. I will say there's a genuine love and care for each other. They enjoy seeing each other have success, which is awesome to see as a coach. And I think that's the message here for these next few days is just we have to finish it strong and feel good about where we're at coming out of the fall, going into the winter and spring.
I know Coach Stuck is a big Warzone guy from time to time. Do you guys ever play Warzone together? Just like you, Coach Smith, Coach Stuck, Coach Wilson, Coach Morgan. Have you guys gone through that? Have you played around at all in the offices?
I'll be honest with you. I don't know if that's a card game or if that's I don't know if it's I don't know if I could turn on a game system right now. My boys would probably have to help me out, and I tell them all the time I quit playing video games when I couldn't beat them anymore, and that was a long time ago. So I don't mess around with that anymore.
Was Super Mario the last game you played?
Absolutely, and I was Super Mario and Luigi. I'm still pretty good at that. So you tell Mackay that I don't know if Mackay's the one that put you up to that one or not with Warzone, but yeah, you're not going to find me on there very much.